house. We homeschool our kids, we work from home, and everybody else is getting squeezed for every dime they have. They're getting, all of us, not just they, not just you, myself too. When we participate in the world, we're getting squeezed for everything we have. And what's the solution there? So I've found over the last few years, I don't have to live that way. And it's using very simple systems. This isn't a sales pitch. I'm not going to tell you about some product or some service or something like that. But there are groups I'm in Facebook. There are people that I hang out with. If you're one of those people, you know who you are. There's an old way and there's a new way. And I used to talk about this a lot in the technology. Do you want to experience the same pains, the same ignorance, the same pains that we have when we go fight this battle the old way? Or do we want to make a change? Maybe not just in how we make a living, but changing our life for the better. If you are a close friend of mine on Facebook and you grew up with me, you know where I came from. And if you're just catching this, or maybe we just became friends on Facebook, I took off from home at 13 years old. I was homeless not for weeks or months, but for years. And one of the most powerful things that I learned, and that it was all a choice. And I don't mean to say that just because someone's homeless, they've made that choice. There's disease, there's mental illness, and then there's things that I had troubles with too, like ignorance, like just being young and dumb, but also like getting an ID. You have to have an address, you have to get a birth certificate, and I was traumatized by the system because we get squeezed for everything we have, or I felt that particular way. And so in my old way, in my old experience, I made a lot of sacrifices to try to find something to make me happy, whether it was a job and trying to get that next pay raise or the promotion or a better job or what have you, or the house, having a 400 square foot apartment to a 700 square foot apartment was a hell of a lot better, but all of that was much better than being homeless. So, the old way, the new way, wages aren't keeping up for a lot of people out here. I generate income online. Usually that's through like done for you services and marketing and sales and lead generation, all this stuff. But that came with a lifetime of experience.